friends. Today my video is going to be talking about my home refinance during this crazy stay home order, COVID, I don't even like saying that, pandemic. I did it during this time and I am so glad I did. I was scared and worried, but I'm 100% glad I did it. I just signed yesterday, and so I have the 3 days of that they give you to rescind if you'd like. So they'll pay off my existing mortgage on, I believe, the 24th because it's business days, so it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And so I am so excited. I get to, there's a lot of things I'm gonna do, right? So stay tuned so you can get an idea of what I did to prepare for this. So first things first, the mortgage company that I chose to refinance my mortgage is Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. Although I was wanting to do a local refinance, because it was during this pandemic, it was so hard to try to meet with someone because everything was by appointments only. So I did what was more convenient for me, and that was to start the process online. And initially I was trying to see if I could do that, like a streamline refinance where you just reach out to your company and see if there's anything that they can do for you so then you don't have to leave, right? So my current company that I have my mortgage with is Freedom Mortgage. I can't say I'm a dissatisfied customer, but I can't say I'm like overly enthusiastic in saying they're a great company. First reached out to them to see if they'd be willing to work with me to do some kind of a streamline refinance, and I quite honestly never heard back. I didn't call, I did send an email, so that could have been the thing. Even through this entire time of me refinancing, I sent that email back in April, never heard anything back. And so with Quicken Loans, I was just doing some research, going online, and immediately I was getting assistance. And so that alone made me just go ahead and start rolling with Rocket Mortgage. So from start to finish, my from application to signing date was 44 days. Yeah, I know, that quick. I believe my mortgage, when I did the mortgage process, was a little bit quicker than that. I applied May 7th and I closed yesterday, and yesterday was June 20th. 44 days. Is that not crazy? That's crazy fast. And I wasn't expecting it to go that quickly. I heard that there were so many delays, and quite honestly, they were so quick to say, this is what I need. And so I would immediately upload it because everything is online, which I actually prefer because I wasn't having to meet anybody. There wasn't constant phone calls. My normal job, I'm constantly on the phone, so I prefer to work through email. And it was so easy. I downloaded an app and I just got it done. So with my refinance, I was able to shave off 1.125 from my interest rate. Like, hello, like holy moly, right? And shorten my loan to a 15-year mortgage, and my payment only went up $75. Like, I'm like, what? Just by, you know, the interest rate decreasing, that made such a huge difference. I could not believe that. I honestly, my mind is just blown away how simple it was. Obviously, you don't want to constantly be refinancing your mortgage. I rolled in my closing costs into my new loan. So, I mean, my loan is a little bit higher, but I mean, if you think about it, so these fees that are in your closing costs, I didn't pay I didn't pay for points. So yes, I probably could have gotten my interest rate even lower. I saw that there was, some of the lowest that I saw out there right now is like 2.75, 3.25, but I just didn't want to pay more on my mortgage. So I stuck with the 3.5. So, but I'm so happy, and just so you guys know, and I did this by myself, so it just makes me feel so good to be able to, start to finish and not have to worry about having someone help me through the process besides my, Rocket Mortgage. And every time I called or messaged them, they were very responsive, very quick to answer my questions. So I refinanced my 30-year conventional loan to a 15-year conventional loan. Both are fixed. I did not pull any money out, so it wasn't a cash out refinance or anything. I'm just trying to get my house paid off. Hopefully I can pay it off even sooner than my loan date. Ideally, I would love to pay it off here in the next, before 10 years. Don't know how I'm going to do it besides working extra and being super frugal, but I'm so excited. Just by shaving off that much off of the back end of the loan blows my mind, and my payment only goes up $75. So a couple of tips that I have for you if you're looking to refinance your mortgage is, 1, know your credit score. Please check out, Credit Karma or free annual credit report. Look at what you have on your credit file. That way you know who you owe, what you owe, and there might even be some fraudulent stuff on your credit file. Check it out. Also, make sure what kind of loan you're refinancing into. When I was refinancing, they asked me if I wanted to do a cash out refinance because my loan to value is 60%. And so I didn't want to do that because first, cash out refinance, higher interest rate, and 2, what the heck would I do with that money? If you have debt, I would suggest you just paying off your debt and not refinancing that into your home, because imagine I wouldn't refinance my outstanding debt into my mortgage, because even though it's a lower interest rate than you're paying on possibly maybe on a vehicle, if you're paying 8%, 9%, or credit cards at 15%, you're rolling it into a 15-year, and I'll link above my my debt-free screen from Dave Ramsey, but if you go full on, you don't need to be rolling that into your mortgage. You'd be paying that for 15 years. And essentially, if you go balls to the wall hard on paying off debt, consumer debt, not your mortgage, it shouldn't take you 15 years. It should take you 1, 2, 3, 4 years max. Obviously, some people that have student loan debt, especially if it's super, super high, it might take you longer, but it all comes down to budgeting. So if you budget your money well, you'll be able to pay off your consumer debt a lot quicker, and there's no need, in my opinion only, so I'm not a financial expert, I'm not licensed, there's no need for you to be rolling that into your mortgage. So a couple of other tips that I have is so when you're going to get your appraisal, right, there a person's going to come to your house to appraise your house, obviously. Try to keep your house not spotless necessarily, but always keep it in a condition that they're going to be valuing your house. So what I did when I was getting ready for the appraisal is I made sure that my flower beds were completely cleaned out. Everything was pretty clean outside. My house is generally clean. I'm very minimalistic, so I don't have a lot of clutter or anything like that. So I think that helps a lot with the appraising of your house. And my appraisal did come out well. which is really nice. So from when I bought my house to what it appraised at, there was an increase of almost $50,000. So I'm super excited about that, especially because, well, first off, $50,000 in 2 years. So, and I have been working on my house. I haven't done crazy remodels, but I did fix up a room and did a lot of putting some new floors. So I'm really excited that my appraisal came out pretty well. So although my loan was not a cash out refinance, when I am going to, like when it's going to fund my account, I am going to I am going to get some money back. So part of the closing costs that goes into having your closing costs is setting up your new escrow. And for me, I'm going to get the escrow back from my Freedom Mortgage, and that's going to help me set up for some other sinking funds that I have, because it's so one of the cool things about my refinance is I get to skip a mortgage payment. So my mortgage payment isn't due until August 1st. So what I'm going to do is something that I've been wanting to do is with my July payment, I'm going to start paying my car insurance in full. So I'm really excited about that. I'm setting myself up even more. So I have been, again, looking at some other ways to save money, and I'm able to save more money by paying off my car insurance in full instead of paying it monthly by using my July mortgage payment for my car insurance. So I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Budgeting is a monster, but at the same time, once you're able to do these kind of like small little like beats, it makes you feel so good to be that far ahead. And so I'm just thinking in my brain, with this whole refinance, it's putting me in a spot where I'm setting myself up for so much success. And so this year, all of my sinking funds, like for Christmas, school fund, all of that, they're already full. They're done. And now my car insurance is going to be done. And so I'm literally just with my minimal expenses. And so I am so excited that although my mortgage payment is going up a little bit, I've done all of this like pre-work, right? And it's gonna make my life so much easier for the next couple of months. So now I'm just thinking, so this escrow check that I'm getting, should I save it for another sinking fund? Should I start it off for January? I'm so excited, you guys. So I, again, would recommend, if you have the ability to refinance your home, if it's a good idea, again, only if it's convenient for you, if it makes sense to do it. Don't refinance if you already have a great rate or if you're already at a low term. But if you can, set yourself up for success. Right now, I feel like these boxes in my life are just getting checked, and I'm only 30 years old, and I can't believe that from right now where I'm at, by the time I turn 45, my house will be 100% paid off, and that's if I don't even give an extra payment. What if I do? What if I pay off my house by the time I'm 40? My son's going to graduate high school when I turn 40. I won't even have a mortgage. Right? Like, I am so excited. So you guys, hopefully you enjoyed my refinance video. I'll be doing another video here shortly regarding my car insurance and kind of what I did to lower my car insurance. And it's almost July, so I'll be doing my cash envelope stuffing video here in the next couple of weeks as well. I'm going to start trying to push out a couple more videos a month. Please, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.